Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Today is February 2nd. It is 6:49 a.m. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Wendy Williams energy, huh? Wow, let's just say there's a lot of downloads going on, a lot of clarity coming through, okay? A lot of clarity, a lot of imaginary players. That's what I heard. Yeah, people that still try to pretend that they're connected to you in some way. These are people that you have, disconnected the bonds, energetic bonds. You don't deal with these people, not saying that anybody's bad or good, I ain't saying none of that, but these are people that, they're not part of your life anymore, you know what I mean? They were a chapter in your life. And the spirit said they still want to be relevant. Look at this, they're digging up dirt on you. But you already know that. You already know. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Let's see. You could have been dealing with a warlock. Okay, this is somebody that was doing spell work on you. This is somebody that was got themselves into some shit, right? For money. They did something for money. And they tried to connect you to it. But that didn't work out. Things didn't go in their favor. Whatever the plan was, it didn't happen. It didn't go down that way. You just didn't do or whatever. They tried to align you with something they had done. They were probably going to try to blame you for it. You hear me? All right. And what else did I hear? And also, somebody's been somebody wants you to be quiet because they don't want you to expose what they've been doing, what they tried to connect you to. So there's a lot of shit going on, okay? So that's a bunch of different little downloads. This doesn't have to be one person's story, or you know what I'm saying? This is just, all right? So just understand that. You was dealing with the warlock spirit saying, okay? Now when you play back the tape of all the different scenarios of how you closed out a cycle, what the patterns and all that stuff, now you look back and you see what somebody was doing, what they were trying to do. They was trying to, they was trying to get it. Narcissist in the reverse, I'm telling you. This is somebody that they've done it before. Child, you don't even, it's like you could have been so oblivious to the energies that were around you. They were very, very evil. All right? They were very narcissistic. They were very willing to do any fucking thing for money. And they took a few people with them. I heard the hell. Ooh, come on now. They took a few people with them to hell. Yes, they did. And you know this. They took a few people with them. Look at that demon. With them to hell. Because they played on their jealousies. They played on that trauma bonding. They played on their envy, their greed, their jealousy of you, right? They played on people's energies that they probably try to keep hidden, right? This is somebody that pulled it out of them, made them feel comfortable expressing how they really felt about you. This is also somebody that played with people's fucking head, you hear me? Started manipulating situations and dialogues and actions to make it look like that you were against them so that they would turn against you with them, right? Come on, man. Listen. Ten of Pentacles, that's your stability. That's everything, right? Your life, your home, your family, your friends, how you live, your comfortability, I'm hearing. They went toward people that had hidden animosity towards you. Come on, spirit. This is a manipulator. Plus, this is a warlock. So this is a magician. This is somebody that was playing in spell work as well. So if there was anybody that was low vibrational around you, this motherfucker was able to manipulate them to turn against you. Thank you, Spirit. Now, that's the story. And another energy is someone has people around them that are saying, oh yeah, I know such and such, yeah, we cool, we talk, we get, this and that. Yeah, you don't deal with you don't deal with these people. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody could be down in their luck, could be dealing with a Taurus feminine. This could be a masculine that's in their feminine energy. Alright? Whose spirit said feminine energy, so that means they're acting like a little bitch. That's what I heard. Oh, why? Because they signed some false documents. They lied about something. Right? Because they was a hater. Yeah. They was a hater. I'm telling you. They went along. False statements, right? They could have got people to come against you and lie about you, lying about knowing where you were and stuff like that. Somebody could have even went so far as to sign your signature on something, right? Or use your information for something. All right? Yeah, this is somebody that deep down inside they had secret animosity towards you. They was hating on you. Somebody did something to try to make you possibly to be in the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, to have you broke, like to lose your job, to lose your stability. So somebody not only, could have did some kind of paperwork. Somebody could have been like calling your job. You hearing me? Contacting people around you, making false statements. Right, yeah. This spirit said this BITCHASSNIGGA. That's what I heard. Ooh-wee. yeah, y'all can stop the video and figure that shit out. What we at here? Listen, a third wheel. This was somebody that was a third party. Somebody always in your business. Always wanted to be in your business. 2 of Pentacles. Always wanted you to be juggling. Or this is somebody that could have tried to juggle you. Alright? Yeah, because they was low vibrational. See, this is how I feel. If a man feels like he got to cheat on you, it's part of 1 or 2 things. 1, he don't really love you. And no, it is 2 things. And the second is he's fucking jealous of you. I feel like men, especially if like this is your significant other, if this is somebody you have a commitment with and they cheat on you, they're jealous of you. They jealous of you. Why else would you try to make somebody feel like they were less than? Because you fucking jealous of them. Stop playing with me. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody wanted you to be juggling. What we got? Keep going. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah? Yep. And if this is a man, there was other women, and if this is a woman, there was another man. Okay. And that could go either way, Spirit said. Stop playing with me. What's going on here? I'm telling you, somebody was jealous of you, baby. They was jealous of your standards, too, of how you didn't allow them to make you feel cheap. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, wait. Somebody tried to make you feel cheap so that you would lower your standards and you wouldn't expect much of fucking them. Okay? Stop playing with me. Sad. Ooh, wait, come on. Anything else, Spirit? They be taking a long time to talk to these days. I guess you just gotta wait for... Look, somebody paid for death row. Look at this shit. Somebody I remember this too when I was shuffling the cards, pre-shuffling before I turned on the video. Somebody tried to cause an ending to you so they wouldn't have to give you some kind of money. Or something they were supposed to give you, they wanted to keep it. So in order for them to keep it, they had to get rid of you. And they could have signed some false paperwork. Okay, take it how it resonates. And this is a hater. This hater could be a woman, okay? You could be a man, or this hater could be a man, you could be a woman. Take it how it resonates. But this is somebody that really hated on you. They hated on what you had. Alright? And this also could be somebody that tried to take something from you because you wouldn't allow them to use and abuse you. Take it how it resonates. So this could be the third party and an ex. The Hangman. You're starting to see it now. Where you might have been confused about some things. Or you're being enlightened about some things. Somebody's being enlightened. Somebody's starting to see some clarity, the bigger picture here. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Somebody is seeing that they paid for this Knight of Pentacles, this spell work, this lie, this deception was a High Priestess. Somebody, yeah. So I'm telling you, somebody hated not just your beauty, but your intuition, your knowledge, your wisdom. You hear me? Somebody's realizing that they came up against the High Priestess. Five of fucking swords in reverse. They came up against the High Priestess. Somebody they were not able to manipulate and attack like they thought they would. Yeah. So you could be dealing with a low vibrational air sign. An air sign feminine. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be a Libra, Taurus. This Five of Pentacles could be a Taurus. Alright. I heard a moon air sign in their moon. That's what they did. They tried to cause an ending to you. So that they wouldn't have to, so they wouldn't have to give you something. They tried to keep something from you. They lied on some documentation. They stole something, and the only way, or they lied and they tried to say that you weren't available some way, somehow, and then they tried to create that. All right, they tried to create that. Yeah, they did. But see, you were being shown. With the High Priestess energy is you get downloads and Spirit shows you how to move and navigate. You may not see the pictures or you may not understand where the conflict is coming from, but once it gets into your orb, your ancestors show you how to move. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, thank you so much. Yes. Your spirit guys, yeah, you ain't sleeping on shit. Your spirit guides protect you. Your intuition. Yes, yeah, your intuition. You were guided. You were guided away from these people because they were doing shit behind the scenes. And this could be because you stepped away from somebody or some people. All right? Because this is somebody you fucking know. The Hangman. Ain't the Hangman Virgo energy? Let me just find out real quick, y'all. Ooh, yeah. Is the Hangman Virgo energy?
The Hanged Man isn't typically seen as Virgo energy. It's linked to Neptune and Pisces, emphasizing surrender and shifting perspectives, which contrasts with Virgo's focus on control. However, both share an element of service, with the Hanged Man sacrificing for wisdom.
Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be a Pisces. You could be very intuitive. But somebody's seeing. Somebody is no longer confused. Somebody gets it now. So the light bulb came on. It's about something that they did, something that they invested in. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on here, Spirit? Ace of Swords, that's the truth. What's the zodiac sign of this Knight of Pentacles? I'm still hearing Virgo. What zodiac sign is the Knight of Pentacles?
The Knight of Pentacles is mainly linked to Virgo, known for...
Thank you. Thank you. I was picking up heavy Virgo. That's what I was picking up right there with that Knight of Pentacles. Yep. Yep, whatever the conflict. Okay, because they couldn't get you to bow down to their will. Since they couldn't get you to bow down to their will, how they wanted to do shit, right? For you to go along so that they could do whatever it is they wanted to fucking do. And, since you weren't going to be a part of their little soiree, Spirit saying, right? Since they couldn't get you to cooperate, they tried to stop you. They tried to cause an ending to you. Scorpio energy. Somebody could have heavy Scorpio. Yeah. They tried to stop you. Judgment. I can't make it up. Look at that, them greedy motherfuckers. Everybody wanted a piece of the pie. Everybody wanted a piece. Everybody agreed. There's a couple of people that agreed. They all signed some kind of declaration, some kind of statement. They could have made a statement. Yeah, in order to, woo child, to get something, I'm telling you, your manifestations. To get your fucking manifestations, what you work so hard for. This is like somebody putting insurance policy on a motherfucker. You hear me? Or there's something that belongs to you that they've been trying to keep. So in order to keep it, they had to lie, right? About not knowing where you were, no way to get in touch with you. You know, all that kind of shit. Wow. So that they wouldn't have to give this to you. And because you're the high priestess, somebody might have even resorted to trying to do death magic on you. This Knight of Pentacles, this Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Because you know about they want to keep that information hidden. These documents, they want to keep that hidden. You're the high priestess. Yeah, you know what they did. They could all go to jail, right? And even if they don't go to jail, it's like people around them will know, will see them for who the fuck they are, how grimy they are. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Up in the fucking clouds. Yeah, delusional, Spirit said. Delusional. And Spirit said, half that shit don't even work, but it's the intent. It's what was in somebody's heart, their intent. Their intent was to try to take you out, even though you covered. It was never going to work any fucking way. But see, God seen what they would have done if they could have done it. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. God said, I give it and I can take it away. Yeah. You just a ray of sunshine these days. Stay up, collective. Stay in your high vibration. Don't worry about these folks. They're just being exposed for the folks that they really fucking are. They being exposed for what they would have rather have done. Confirmation, because they're imaginary fucking players. They was in their fucking head. There was karmic connections. Thank you, Spirit. It was meant to go that way to expose the liar for who they are. Come on now. I can't make it up. Booyah. Ha, look, that there was a fucking clown in a trash box. Thank you, Spirit, for thinking, look at the copycat, that they could get rid of you. Just like that. And try to keep it hidden so they could take your position. I'm telling you. Yes, listen, Light of Swords, yes they did. They tried to take you out, baby. They go that Aquarian energy. Somebody could be, this is a man. This is a man. Yep. Anything else, Spirit, before I close this out? Excuse me. Anything else, Spirit? I'm gonna get something else. Look, 3 of Wands. Yeah, you moved away from this energy. You removed yourself from this party. Yeah, they was doing too much. Let's get through these. I'll just get a couple of these, and then I'm gonna get a Akashic cards for y'all. Anything else that the collective need to know about what's going on here, Spirit? The deck's upside down. I can see that. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know, child. It's all good. What we got here? You fell for potential, didn't you? Wow, you really thought y'all had something. You fell for. Look, they didn't forget to text you back. They just remembered they don't care that much. Look at you, building castles on red flags and calling it architect. Their future plans won't cuddle you at night. Love the reality, not the resume. You see potential in this person. But this, like I told you, this person was jealous of you. It's your energy, it's your potential. Somebody realized that they got with somebody that was really trying to go some fucking way when they was really trying to just be an image, to look that way. They still wanted to, be toxic as fuck. Come on. Yeah, you put in a lot towards this relationship. But you eventually it's like you kept seeing the red flags, when they kept building and building, you kept overlooking, pushing on the rubble, or either you was fucking filing that shit, maybe you had that energy of, keep moving the boundaries, right? Keep moving the boundaries, yeah. Lowering your standards until you realize what the fuck you was doing. You had to get up on out of there, yeah. Somebody was trying to have you accept them for who they are in their low vibrational ways, and they wanted you to abandon yourself. Thank you. Because they knew that they could not meet you where you wanted to be, and they sure couldn't take you where you wanted to fucking go. Right? Look at that. It's not a vibe, it's a fucking warning. You was not going to graduate the way you wanted to. This person was going to take you straight to HE double toothpicks. If their ex is still in the group chat, so are your chances of peace. Yeah, this is somebody that probably still dealing with, they were dealing with other people on the side. We already know that. Let's get this off of here. Let me get y'all Akashic and I'm going to get off. What does my collective need to know? Spirit said, now you see what people would have rather done, right? And it also, this was a lesson for you too, collective, right? So that you will learn to first and foremost trust your own instincts and trust your intuition, right? When you're being led, weaver of emotions, when you're being led to move away from a situation and you feel it because you know it's not in alignment. That's how you know. You get that nudge like this really ain't, but don't sit around. Don't sit around and wait for that shit. Do not do that. Stop looking at potential. People will show you who the fuck they are, and that's just fucking it. Yes, everybody has the potential to grow, to change, and to learn. But how many grades this motherfucker gotta repeat before you realize they ain't gonna graduate? Come on, Theory. Spirit, what's the message for my collective? What's the caution message? What's the soul trying to talk to him? What they trying to tell him, Spirit? Listen to your vibe. Alright, we got strategic visions. We have sacred return. And we have sacred union. Stop playing. Alright, you are called to step back and plan wisely. Every move matters now. See the bigger picture before taking a bold action. Alright? Remember, yeah, I told you Spirit was showing you patterns and shit, how to get in it, how to move around this energy. Sacred return. You have journeyed far and wide through realms of forgetting and remembering. Now you return home to your truest self. That's what you was trying to get to with this person, but they wanted you to stay in this low vibration. And because you decided to step out there and follow your own intuition and follow where your soul was guiding you, somebody tried to hurt you, man. They tried to take you out, man. Forgetting and remembering, now you return home to your truest self, carrying all your wisdom. High priestess, come on now. Or high priest. Sacred union, you are integrating polarities within yourself, your light and your shadow, spirit and matter. Come on now, this sacred marriage births new wholeness. Honor both sides of your being. Intuitive Kev, come on, Spirit. Look, sacred pause. You got a lot of sacred energy around you guys. Trust your intuition. Alright, y'all, I'll see y'all. Deuces, y'all stay up.